Uh, Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ankit and I'm creating this video to spread awareness about the Vellore Institute of Technology Chennai Campus. So the purpose of this video is that I have seen that there are a lot of videos about the Vellore campus and you can find a lot of information about Vellore campus. But about Chennai campus, I often see students wandering. They're not very clear about the Chennai campus, and I've also seen that there are a lot of rumors around this campus. So I thought I'll just clear them out. My introduction. So I am Ankit and I was a student of VIT Chennai. I have graduated in July 2020, that is the previous year. Right now I work at ZS Associates as a business operations associate. So let's begin with this video. So the campus was established in 2010 and it is 190 acres of campus. Now on the internet, if you would search for other college campuses, their sizes, like let's say you search for IIT Delhi, then you would find that that is around 350 acres. So you might think that, okay, this seems like a small campus, but trust me, 190 acres is sufficient. The large campus size, it definitely seems lucrative when you are applying to the colleges, but later on when you actually study at the campus, even 190 acres, this feels like a lot, because you tend to get lazy in your years at the college, and walking from the hostel to the academic blocks and to the main gate, it all seems like a tough task. So 190 acres, trust me, it's a very decent sized campus. So let's move further. So in this video, I will discuss with you all the aspects of the college, whatever aspects matter in students' life. So hostels, academic blocks, library, auditorium, placements, canteens, places to tour. Nearby places where you can go, accessibility, how much accessible the place is, and also I have seen that there is a lot of confusion around the in timings, out timings of the campus. So I would just clear them out. So let's go into this. So first is the hostels. So in VIT Chennai, we have a total of three hostels, and all of those three hostels are of 15 floors each. So I'll just show you some pictures. So the picture that you see on the left, I have clicked this picture myself. This is the senior men's hostel. So third, fourth, and fifth year students, they live in this hostel majorly, and this is 15 floors. And this you can see is an inside view of a room. This is a four-bedded room. So if you see the beds here, you will see this is very unique. So what happens is, this part that you see here, this can be used as a table. You can put your chair in front of this, and the other part of this same block, this is a cupboard. So you can use this cupboard, and it has also got a stair and your bed above. So it's a very compact thing. And if they had they put tables and beds separately, this room would have looked very cluttered. So that is why VIT has come up with this concept, and this saves lots of space. And I find this very, convenient, honestly. So this was a view of the hostel and of inside rooms. Now these are the other two hostels. So this in blue that you see here, this is other men's hostel. This building is half of this is divided for girls hostel and half of this is divided for the first year boys. So gradually they will also shift boys to this blue hostel because the strength is increasing. And the girls hostel is properly separated, like there is a concrete separation between the boys and girls hostel in the same building. So yeah, I thought I should clear that out. So this was about the hostels. Also, I would like to discuss about the types of rooms. So in VIT, a major portion of your fees goes towards your, hostel fees and mess fees. So rooms can be of different bedding capacity. Like there are two-bedded rooms, three-bedded rooms, four-bedded rooms, and even a few six-bedded rooms, and also AC and non-AC. So you would find AC and non-AC categorization in all of these settings of different beds in the rooms. And also the prices vary, like two bed AC will be the highest priced room, and six bed non-AC would be the lowest priced room. And also talking about the mess is, you will find North Indian food there, because the mess, I'm talking about the North Indian people here. And also if you're a South Indian, you will find South Indian food there. So how VIT does it is like it has separate messes for different parts of the country, like North Indian mess, South Indian mess, and then it also has a special mess where so a special mess, what happens there is they like provide you some extra stuff like juice and extra fruits and cornflakes in the morning, so stuff like these. So this was about the mess, and trust me, there will be no issue in the mess. Like I am a North Indian, and I did not really like South Indian food. No offense. So I did not have to eat South Indian food anytime during my 3.5 years that I stayed in the hostel. So yeah, let's move further. This is an area outside my hostel. So here we used to sit and chill in the evenings. Yep. Now let's look at the library and administrative block. So this is an inside view of the ground floor of the library. You can see this. You wouldn't see any books here because this ground floor was mainly used for magazines and stuff. There are other three floors above this, and there are racks of books. I also have the other image. So here, this is the main gate of VIT Chennai campus, and this building where you see my cursor right now, this is the library, and this is like 4 floors. And this building that is connected to this is the administrative block. So here all the administrative work happens, like all the file work and everything that happens here. And this building, this is the library of 4 floors. So this was about the library. Also, I must mention that the library is very high tech. I mean, this is a very beautiful library and also very high tech. Like you cannot enter without your ID card. You just have to put your ID card on the sensor and the gate opens for you. Also, if you want to take books, then you can just put your ID card and you can keep the books on I mean designated shelf, and the system automatically reads the name of the book and also your ID card, and the book gets assigned to your name. So this was about the library. Now let's move further. Now, yeah, academic block. This is why we are going to college, right? To study. So let's see about the academic blocks. So we have two academic blocks as of now, and both of them are around 7 and 8 floors each. I do not remember exactly. So I'll just show you the image. So this image I have of the academic block, this was taken from inside. This is, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is like 8 floors above the ground floor, and this is like this is a full round building. I have taken this photo from one particular angle, and this is a photo of the classrooms that we have. I have blurred out the faces of my friends because I haven't taken their permission. So yeah, that is why I blurred this. And this is the blackboard that we have there. This blackboard, like it slides from up and down, like teacher can write on this particular section, and then he can just slide the blackboard up, and a fresh fresh blackboard comes in front of him to write. And we also have projectors in each of the rooms, and most of the teachers, they teach through slides only. Nobody actually cares to write on the blackboard. So this was about the classroom, and this these watermelon juices that you see here, so this is not how your everyday classes look like. This was a special session, kind of a presentation session, so you can see my friends presenting over here. This was about it. Also in academic blocks you have canteens, because in between classes you might feel hungry at times. You also have xerox shops, and you also have elevators, because like you cannot climb 9 floors every time. But then what happens is, even after like 6 7 elevators in each of the buildings, you still, I mean, sometimes need to run through the stairs, because everybody for like a 3 p.m. class will arrive there at 3 p.m. itself. So the elevators get overloaded. So yeah, that is something that you will experience in the college. Now let's see more. So auditorium. So we already have an auditorium on the top of the academic block, but that was kind of not very large. So VIT constructed this new auditorium, and this is very huge. When I was studying, that is in like 2019, it was still under construction, but I mean now it is fully constructed. They even had a convocation for the 2019 batch here, so now it is fully constructed. Now, let me tell you about fests. So, VIT Chennai, we have two fests in our college. One is Techno VIT, one is Vibrance. So, the concept is so every alternate semester, I mean, we have one of these fests. So, so Techno VIT is like the technical fest. So events and everything that happen, they are like kind of technical in nature, I would say. And Vibrance is the cultural fest. So you have singers and bands coming, and dance groups coming for Vibrance. So this was about the first, and they're pretty good. Uh, you would like look forward to these 3 or 4 days of fests every semester. I will also show you a clip I have added of vibrance. I'm not sure if you will be able to hear the audio, but I'll just play it. So yeah, this was a clip from the first year when I had attended this fest. Now, yeah, the main topic, placements, right? This is why we go to an engineering college. So I have seen that a lot of people, they are confused about this particular thing, placements. How do they happen? Are they different from the Vellore campus? I've seen answers on Quora where people are telling like if you're in Chennai campus, you can only get placements if you're in the CSE branch. So since I have been through all of that process, you can totally trust me on this, whatever I tell you here. Also, you might have even I have seen that people even from the Vellore campus of VIT, even they are not fully aware of the placements of the Chennai campus, and that is because they're not dependent on the Chennai campus in any way. So that is not there for that they do not have the full information. But anybody from the Chennai campus would tell you very clearly. So the thing is that placements happen together for both these campuses. There is no separate placement for Vellore or Chennai. Any company that comes, they have to they get a central database of the students of VIT, and that comprises of both Chennai as well as Vellore campus. So that is how the placements happen. Now, what happens is Chennai people have to go to Vellore for the placement, and that is because Vellore is a larger campus and it can accommodate people from Chennai, but Chennai cannot accommodate people from Vellore. So that is the reason why Chennai people have to go to Vellore. So most of the companies, they have like an aptitude round that is held online, and after you get shortlisted, then you have interviews. So aptitude will be held in Chennai only, but for the interviews you will have to go to Vellore. So in fourth year, like most of your time will go in commuting from Vellore to Chennai, Chennai to Vellore. So if you're in Chennai campus. So in terms of placement opportunities, no difference at all. You can trust me 100% on this. No difference at all between Chennai and the Vellore campus. Only that the only thing is that you have to travel from Chennai to Vellore, and I don't think that is like a very great challenge in front of a 20 to 23 years old student. You can definitely travel that much to get a good job opportunity. Now, I wouldn't go much into details of the placements, which companies come and which companies not, because that you can find on the internet. But still, I would give you a rough idea that so basically you can get placements in software domain, or you can get in non-software domain. So software domain, definitely you will have higher packages because that is how the industry is. This is how the conditions are in any IITs or everywhere else in engineering colleges. So if you know coding, uh, so if you are from CSE, definitely you have more chances. But even if you're not from CSE, there are good companies which allow all the branches. If you can, if you, even if you're from civil engineering and if you are interested in coding, if you learn coding as much as CSE students, then you can apply for a super dream companies. Super dream companies are companies that offer more than 10 lakhs. So you can apply. You can even you can go to Amazon, Microsoft, any of those companies. Nobody is stopping you from that. You can earn like packages of 30 lakhs, 42 lakhs. Nobody is stopping you from that. That is open for all of you. But definitely, if you're from CSE, your chances increase. Whether you're from Vellore or Chennai or any other college for that matter in India. So this is about it. If you are from civil engineering and all, you can get placement in your core, but then core placements aren't doing very good in India in general. So like I am also from civil engineering, so I was interested in management consulting. So I got a job offer from the college in a company in a startup actually. So it was for the role of product analyst. Later I switched into a consultant's profile in ZS. So this was about the placements. So I gave you my example to, just to just to give you an example that these are the career options that you have after VIT Chennai, because I am from there, so you will develop some confidence because of that. Now let's move further. So these are some other points that I have written down here. I feel these can be important to some people. So talking about canteens and cafeterias, so you have like a large restaurant in the campus. So in our times, it was managed by CRCL. I think it is still with CRCL. Like the college has given them a contract, and they manage it very good. The restaurant is pretty good. You will find everything that you want, probably everything that you want to eat you can find there. You have night mess in hostels. Night mess is basically after you are done eating in your mess and you still feel hungry at like 11 in the night, you can like go to the night mess and eat parathas or Maggie or anything there. Apart from restaurant, hostels, you also have small small shops for not shops like outlets for juices and then sandwiches, burgers, and pastries in the campus. So, and you also have a Domino's and a chai gully or something like that. It is named. I do not remember that exactly. So Domino's is there. This is a plus point. So I mean, in terms of like eateries, you wouldn't be disappointed. Also, around the campus, there are many local restaurants that have come up since because of VIT Chennai. They good. I mean, they get good. They get a good, very good customer base from VIT Chennai. It has a strength of like 7-8 thousand students. So the restaurants around the campus are flourishing. You wouldn't be disappointed. So after that, let's talk about accommodations. So if you are living in the hostel, then you're sorted. If you're not living in the hostel, around the campus there are many apartments that have come up by Tata and by Shobha and many other properties. And these are around 4 or 5 kilometers away from the campus, or even like one of the properties is very next to the campus, like 5 minutes walk from the campus. So you can find decent flats to stay. Now let's talk about the timings, because I have seen that people are very worried about what are the in timings and all for VIT. So let's talk about the weekdays first, and we will separate this out for boys and girls because they are different for them. So on weekdays, boys are allowed to go out, and but they have to. So first of all, there are two different concepts of in timings. One is for campus and one is for hostel. So sorry. So for boys, you have to get inside the campus on weekdays or on weekends. Actually, the campus in time is common for all boys and girls on all by weekdays, weekends, whatever. You have to get inside the campus by 6 p.m. and you have to enter through via your fingerprint and ID card. So the time is tracked. So you have to like get in by 6 p.m. Now on weekdays, boys and girls both of them can go out, but they have to get in by 6 p.m. again. But on weekends, only boys are allowed to go out. Girls cannot go out on weekends. So let's. I'm not going to comment anything about this. This is totally up to the management and totally up to you how whether you want to study at VIT or not because of this reason. Because people find it like kind of backwardish as and but then VIT has its own reasons. I'm not going to justify it or like criticize it, whatever. So yeah, this is about it. And in hostel, girls have to get in the hostels by 7 p.m. on any day, and boys have to get in the hostel by 9 p.m. So this was about the timings. Now let's talk about the healthcare facilities. So in healthcare, VIT has let's say a contract with a Chettinad hospital. So fortunately, I did not have to go there anytime. But in 3 years and 4 years, it's a long period of time, and you often fall sick. So my friends who have gone there, they tell me that Chettinad is a very good healthcare facility. VIT also has an in like a healthcare facility inside the campus. Also, it has two ambulances also that work 24 into 7. So I mean, healthcare wise, you wouldn't face much challenges. VIT takes care of that aspect. Now, banking facility inside VIT, there's a branch of Indian Bank. There was also Karur Vyas Bank, but now it is closed. But Indian Bank is functional. Accessibility from airports, you from the Chennai International Airport, domestic airport, it is around 24 kilometers. From railway stations, it is around I believe around 35 to 40 kilometers. Now, this distance might seem a lot to people who are from small towns. I'm from a very small town, so this seemed a lot. But later, when I went to Chennai, I realized that this is not really a lot. There are local trains and local buses through which you can commute these distances in an easy manner. Now, let's talk about the tourist places nearby. So Pondicherry is a major tourist place, and that is only around like 2 hours from the VIT Chennai campus. So this is a major plus point. I have been to Pondicherry 5 times in my 3.5 years at the college. After Pondicherry, other places that people go are Ooty and then Kodaikanal. These are all hill stations. Yelagiri Hills. So these are also places that are like one night travel time from VIT. After that, let's talk about the playgrounds. So you wouldn't face any shortage of playgrounds. There is a cricket ground, a football ground, two basketball grounds, tennis ground. And also we interchangeably use these grounds for other sports as well. So you will be sorted here also. Now talking about the convocations, this is when you get the degree. So VIT calls in eminent personalities. I remember that for 2019 batch, Smriti Rani was called in, and she was the HRD minister that time. So yes, I think I've covered all the points, relevant points for VIT Chennai, and I would also share my Instagram link below this video. If you have any more doubts, you can prefer to comment it below this video. Otherwise, you can ask me on Instagram as well. And yeah, subscribe and like. Thank you.